Am I still just, like, looping the joy emote?
Yeah, yeah, but can you get this little
I'm
sand?
sorry.
Oh, wait, did it go away for good?
What?
It was one of those little muscle things.
Oh. Oh, the little, like,
Yeah.
things?
Oh, there's one.
I mean, they respawn constantly.
Oh, there it is. There it is up there.
There we go.
Oh, you found one. A manila clam, but there's another manila clam.
Yeah, there's tons of them. The thing is, like, you're supposed to get a lot of them specifically for bait.
Yes.
I've just been kind of lazy about it. Yeah, so there's another one over here.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, so at some point, we can go bananas on fishing. I really felt like it. What? Oh. Clam and collected.
Title season.
I guess I gotta get more clams.
I would really love to someday vacation in a beach setting where, you know, those sort of like hotel rooms or houses that are built above the water
Oh, yeah, yeah.
with the sort of endless crystals clear waters.
Yeah.
I would enjoy swimming there so much. I would definitely try to find new fish to befriend. Wait, who is that? Someone washed ashore! We have to help the poor seagull!
Truth. Oh, each one of these clams...
Counts as a separate item. But look! Look at this poor seagull! The seagull seaman! Look at him.
Okay.
He looks like a skipper.
Can you pick up that shell? So, apparently going clamming sucks because they don't stack in my inventory.
Okay. Well, let's help this guy. Gulliver! Oh, of course, Gulliver's Island. And Gull.
Do you have any pickled herring pizza? I already tipped online, so... Wait, I don't see any pizza. Where am I? Who are you? Who am I? Oh, hang on. I know that one. I'm none other than Gulliver, the seafaring seagull of the seven seas. Were you the one who kept nudging me just now? Thanks for the wake-up call. Those tasty hallucinations tend to sneak up on me. Can you find it in your heart to forgive this waterlogged bird brain? I'm reading your vacant expression as a yes. Whew. Guess I dozed off and tumbled overboard again. That's an endearing character trait of mine. My crewmates love it when I slip over the bow. Ha! Don't worry, the fellows will be here to rescue me in no time. Got an ace up my wing, you see? I'll just call for help by using my handy-dandy,
Your phone is probably waterlogged.
oh my gosh! My handy-dandy communicator's broken. This isn't handy or dandy. Ah, sardines! It's all cracked and busted. It looks like it's missing a few communicator parts, too. That means I'll have to wait for my crew to find me on their own. Huh, that could take a while. I only got enough nautical puns to last for a couple hours. You! Yes, you! Will you help me find my communicator parts? I'll look for them. Really? Wow! I haven't gotten a reception this sweet and bubbly since I washed up at old Coral Cola. The communicator parts are probably buried in the sand somewhere. I'm just missing 5 parts. If you find them, I'll try to cram them back in here. That doesn't seem like it'll work. I'm sure my crewmates are looking for me, so I better stay here and watch for the boat. I'll leave the searching to you. I believe in you, partner. I don't have much of a choice.
So he's akin to the ghost.
Yep. Okay, so my inventory is stupid full. We gotta go deal with it.
So do we have to dig for manila clams, and in fact they will be parts?
Yeah, probably. Problem is, my inventory is so full of junk that... let's see. My inventory is so freaking full of junk that I have to...
Whoa, what's that? Go up there.
Hmm?
Right. Down. Left. Down. Right. What is that? Is
This
that
log
a
garden lounge.
log
It's one of the
garden
things I have to make, yeah.
Hmm. And what's that? What's that pot up there? Terracotta? You made some fish bait.
Yep. So I gotta deal with all these clams. There's some inventory.
We always used worms as fish bait.
Yeah, I do too.
At the stores around Yucca Lake, we would... Before we did our fishing, we'd pick up a little... Oh, it was those styrofoam containers with the plastic top on them and some holes popped in it with just some dirt and a bunch of worms.
Okay, so what else?
The unfortunate thing was, my cousins always had me do the cutting. You know how you're supposed to cut worms up if you want to have more parts. Thinking back, I feel so bad because you would throw the rest of their bodies back in alive and find them again to chop more pieces off of them. Oh.
Yeah, I don't like this story.
No, I know. I'd have to do with my nails. But no, it was definitely something that I enjoyed doing when I was little, fishing. But the older I got, the less humane and appetizing it seemed. I mean, I can understand if you're fishing for food, then sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get rid of these trees.
Though the interesting thing was I actually collected a bunch of interesting lures.
Can you pick up the wood?
Oh, sure.
We'll go retrieve.
You know the little lures that had the feathers on them? Or the wriggly ones that were made out of plastic. And sometimes I even found lures in the water that were deposited by other fishermen.
Yep.
Because the spot that my grandparents would have us stay at was actually a friend of theirs would rent out part of their house as a sort of lakeside getaway cottage. So it was just a really nice spot because, as I said before, there were just these shallow waters that extended only about waist height out for a while. And the fish loved it there. So unfortunately, we would get a lot of fishermen hanging out beyond the buoys trying to fish in not necessarily our turf, but the turf where we were wanting to swim. And when I was out there, they'd go away. But that's because I was with all the fish.
It's also, you know...
They don't want to hook a small child.
Yeah.
No.
That would get you in some trouble. Ciao. Oh,
Yeah,
no, you're fine.
Dip. One year, though, I was menaced by this angry, red-eyed fish who... He spent several days beneath the dock. And I used to like swimming beneath the dock because I'd find interesting things down there. And it was also sandier. But this fish just decided to camp out right by the ladder. And he had these spines on his fins. And as I said before, he wasn't like the other bluegills. He had these bright red eyes. And he would flare up menacingly if you got close to him. So I kept my distance. I don't think he'd be the type to bite, but I have heard that there have been fish that are nibblers that have been introduced to the Finger Lakes, and nope. And also, I feel so bad. Zebra mussels are a huge issue in the Great Lakes and the Finger Lakes. So essentially, zebra mussels are an invasive species of very tiny mussels that grow along rocks. And they're razor sharp. And they grow in these just immense clusters. And what happened was, when shipping started occurring with these giant cargo ships, they would release bilge water that was stored in their ballasts and such, out into the lakes. And unfortunately, they would release not only grown mussels, but their eggs and such. And they got you know, they connected to people's small passenger boats, and the small passenger boats were brought to the Finger Lakes, and they were letting water out, and then eventually it just, they spread, and what they do is they eat a lot of the same vegetation and such that the fish do, and people can no longer walk on the floor of the lake without worrying about
Ripping their feet up.
Oh, yes, yes. So, we always had to wear water shoes. And in my case, flippers. But I would usually swim out in the water where the zebra mussels were not dotting the rocks. Because I would go to the sandy, and I would describe them as forests, when you have the little seaweed beds with the very long fronds. Oh, I loved swimming amongst those.
Yeah, can't do that this year.
Oh, yeah. Well, ever since we moved away and the other cousins have gotten older, they haven't really been... And also, unfortunately, my grandparents' friend had to move out of that house. I don't know if his daughter ended up inheriting it and maybe renovating it or using it as their personal house or what, but I don't know. He may even be dead at this point, unfortunately. But my family has had to rent from other people or visit friends if they have any cottages. And it's just not the same. I think all of the other rental houses that they had gotten were on the opposite side of the lake, and the opposite side of the lake seems to have a much steeper incline into the water and not as much vegetation and spots for the fish to dwell. So I hadn't been too happy about swimming in those parts because it just wasn't nearly as gorgeous as the side that my grandparents' friend lived on with the shallow water and the kelp bed, or not kelp beds, it's not really kelp, but the seaweed beds where all the fish like to hide out. But yeah, as you guys can tell, I love fish and I love swimming, love exploring underwater. I've never gone scuba diving, but
I have. It's a pain in the butt.
well, yeah. I suppose I would always... I wouldn't do free diving per se, but well, actually, anytime you go... I wouldn't even use a snorkel. I don't like snorkels. But I would swim down deep. Maybe only about 20 feet or so. And I'd pull stuff up. Whether they be people's discarded fishing lures or... Oh, big fish.
Big fish.
Big fish.
I have to catch.
You have to catch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I've got an objective. Wait, shell, butterfly, up here.
What kind of butterfly?
No, it's just a tiger. I thought it was one of the blue ones.
Mm-mm. How do you go back for this fish? Once I pulled up an anchor. That was a lot of fun. Fortunately, it was a small anchor that was covered in rubber. Ooh, nice one. No, it's not a carp, it's a sea bass.
Sibs.
Oh, wait! Present! Present!
1 second. Message in bottle. And present.
Present! And the wharf critters if you want them, but no. Oh, there's the package.
Yep. I gotta wait for it to get a bit closer. Otherwise, it falls into the sea, which is kind of embarrassing.
What did you
present
get?
had a diner
sofa. Oh, Eloise.
Dearest reader, whilst taking a much-needed hot bath, my mind dreamed up the most fabulous idea for a do-it-yourself recipe. Of course, I believe great ideas such as mine must be shared. Try making it. You will not be sorry.
Sincerely, Eloise.
Pond stone.
Wait, so do we put that stone in the middle of a pond?
Heck if I know. Maybe.
We do have 1 or 2 ponds on this island.
Okay. So...
Oh, you want me to see what it is?
yeah, kinda. I'm just gonna dump it here for the time being.
Ah. Oh, it's a diner sofa. So it's a diner bench. Old-fashioned vinyl.
I think I might sell this thing.
Oh. You wouldn't want to put it outside the general store?
I could.
It's too bad you couldn't have a restaurant. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
If there was an Animal Crossing restaurant.
So, log garden lounge, log stool, and a pitcher. Let's get those. Because I want to get these houses done.
Yep.
Before, because I got to switch in just shy of an hour.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere around an hour.
But let's see. Yeah, the baths were interesting. They were very skittish. And they like to hide in the deeper areas where the tall underwater foliage was. And I'd approach, and they'd poke their heads out, and then they'd go back in. They weren't really sociable. The sunnies and the bluegills, however, and sometimes the perch, they would come right up to you, and if I stayed still enough and just waggled my fins, they would try nibbling at the flippers. I think my flippers were this bright neon yellow, and they absolutely loved it. So yeah, they would attempt to go for my flippers. It was funny.
Last pitcher. Oh, we're almost done.
And I think it was a loach. I always called them Mr. Catfish because they had the whiskers and everything, but it could have been a loach of some sort. But imagine a whiskered fish with very soft, almost shark-like skin. And it had blue eyes and a white underbelly. I remember the first time I came across one, I thought he was dead. Because swimming out there, I would come across dead fish, and it was sad. But I thought that this guy was dead because he was on the bottom. And surprisingly enough, a lot of the dead fish would sink to the bottom. It was interesting. But I approached one and I went, oh no, like look at that. He's lost all his color. Those, milky blue eyes, surely this thing is dead. But then he started moving and I noticed that he had whiskers and such. I'm like, oh wait, I've never seen this. Oh, he looks like a bottom feeder, of course. And that's when I could approach him, and he was the most... I already described the other fish as sociable. He was the... I would say he'd be friendly. He was definitely amicable and friendly. He would come up to me, swim around me, definitely go after my flippers, and he would allow me to pet him. Unlike the other fish. The other fish weren't too keen on being touched. But I could go up to him and stroke his back, and he didn't seem to mind.
Want to shake some trees for me?
Sure. But, I might get some bees. And every single day for that 1 week in that summer that we were at the cottage,
I guess we gotta go drop some
I would
things
go
off.
out swimming.
Oh, hey.
And I'd find that he would have drifted just a couple more feet. And I'd find him and I'd go, hello, Mr. Catfish, even though he wasn't catfish, he was probably loach. But, you go too swiftly for me.
Yeah. Saves you the effort, though.
And I showed him to my cousins, and my cousins were thrilled to see him too. Ooh, a ladder. Oh, no!
That's how ladders work.
Can you give one to me, or does this not work for me?
I can give you a ladder. Here, let's go over here. I was hoping they'd be permanent.
So they are an item that you have to hold, then.
Do ladders or poles ever break? As far as I know, no. So now we can go up.
Oh, no.
Bye. See you later.
Okay, I do teleport to you, so I didn't even need...
It's part of the reason why I just run off sometimes.
Yeah, so we do have a bunch of lilies up here.
Which we are going to need.
Oh, wait, so this is the start of the river.
Hey, Shell, can you start picking all these lilies?
The lilies?
Yeah, we need them.
Why?
They'll grow back. You're just picking the flower.
Oh, okay.
We need 3 of each color.
Oh, for the wreath.
lily wreath, yeah. You can skip the weeds.
Okay.
We can come back for those.
Yeah, it's interesting how our island came with lilies and peach trees. Oh, so is this the hilltop on the right? That's a nice view.
There we go.
Would you want to move your house up here?
Me? Yeah, I honestly could.
I wanted to move my house to the one on the left. I want to see the one on the left.
Okay, I just want you to collect all the...
All the lilies.
Yeah,
Okay, I will. Sorry for collecting more weeds.
it's fine. I mean, we'll need to de-weed the whole place eventually. I just figure we can do that. We can do that whenever. So we're going to play anything else today? We're going to be playing Iron... Well, I'm going to be playing Iron Danger in...
And it's a special assignment,
about
too.
50 minutes, yeah. Daedalic hires me to promote some of their new games, at least. Not all of them, but enough of them. And I'm glad to, because the games they make are good.
Yeah, let's climb up this. I want to see, is this the start of the river?
Yep.
That's nice, but I don't think it's enough room for a house.
I know we can add more cliff. So what we could do is
Build off of it.
yeah, I don't know if we'd be able to extend it up, but we could extend it over to the right at the very least.
Mm-hmm. Wait, you're climbing down there?
No, we're not.
Oh, right, that's the exclusive beach.
I don't actually know if there's anything cool here.
Nah, it doesn't look like it. Can you go this way? So I can get down to the spot that I've been dreaming of reaching for ages? Oh, it's just a tiny place with a pond. But I would like my house... Yeah, I wanted my house to be, like, up here.
Yeah, could be doable. I wouldn't honestly mind moving our houses out once we get the chance to these more secluded locations, if only to make room for the rest of people around the center of town.
Mm-hmm. Look, you have your own private pond.
Okay.
I wonder if you'll be able to dig ponds later.
Oh, I just
Oh,
realized.
a blue butterfly.
Yep. You're gonna have to hop down. I don't have the inventory space.
I can't.
Oh wait, I have the. You
I-
can.
I need to make... I need to switch to the ladder.
There we go.
No. I wish I had the same system as you.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
There we go. Oh, hey, dig spot.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to ignore it for the time being, though. The problem is I have all of this stuff.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here. Option. There we go.
Oh, you got a fossil. Okay, what's over here? Because this is...
Looks like more weeds.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's more than enough flowers.
Yeah, sorry.
No, not a chastisement.
I mean, they're going to grow back, right?
Oh, shoot, we should check the recycling bin. I don't know if they stack.
Uh-oh. That wouldn't be good.
It's okay, I don't think we have anything in there that's kind of... that's important.
Peach chair, peach surprise, and a pot.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, so we need a... Oh, there's a present.
Oh no, where's the present?
Dunno.
Just drop stuff. Where
Stop
is it?
moving.
I don't see a shadow. What's wrong?
there's an audio cue. It's rushing wind.
Rushing wind?
Yeah. We might have honestly missed it.
I mean, that's the ocean.
Oh, it's over here.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, unfortunately, the audio cue is hard to hear. Okay.
Wasted another shot, but what is it?
It is...
Oh,
money.
bells.
I'll take that. Okay, check interior items, classic picture. Why does it have to ask me for it?
Just deposit it?
Yeah. Check exterior items. I'm pretty sure this is...
Logs to a log lounge.
Okay. There we go. Don't forget about Gulliver. Yeah, my inventory is just too full to deal with him. Oh, god damn it.
Wait, the birdhouse? Isn't that going there?
I think so.
Or on the exterior? Yeah. Birdhouse.
Can you move? I was going to put it right here. Oh, that's a wooden block toy. Which I was supposed to turn into... There we go. Let's just go in here. I'm supposed to turn the wooden block toy into a wooden block table.
Oh,
But
yes.
I messed that up.
Well, you need to turn it into the stereo, right?
No. Table.
Okay. So you already built the stereo.
Yep. Yeah, for whatever reason... Oh, it's probably because I just looked at it. Yeah, all new recipes go to the top of the list, but it throws me off because I memorize things based on their location. Okay. Oh, good.
They still had room, and they do stack.
At least to some degree.
So in groups of 10, flowers can stack.
Does look like we're going to want to clear this out real quick, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll make the,
Oh, a fossil ended up in there.
wreaths. Yeah. I think I had you pick it up. Or maybe... I don't know. Okay, there's the 100. Let's make that lily wreath. Let's craft. Okay, there we go. We'll sell all the surplus flowers. All done for now.
So we got the remaining, the remainder. I was going to say that instead.
Yeah.
The remaining and the remainder of the items.
Yeah, I think we still need more. There's a couple of weird recipes that I haven't done. Because
Lily
this
wreath
needs
and wood block table.
both of those, actually, so we're good. So this one's done. Ready for the home. Okay, so what do you need exterior?
Clothesline.
We needed 6 for that. And peaches.
Each chair.
Okay, exteriors on this one.
Oh,
which,
sold.
yeah, so that means interior is done. Yep, so all we have to do is go get some sticks and peaches. Let's see.
I suppose I'll start shaking trees.
Sorry.
What's going on?
I'm trying to change the camera angle. I think I do have some sticks in storage. That's it. Okay. How much inventory space do I have? Limited. Let's go back.
So all of my
home.
sticks are going into the...
Yeah. Not necessarily the end of the world. Here. You shake, I'll pick up. And that way I can also be on bug duty. In case you grieve upon some wasp nest or something. Here, there's some stuff over here.
Which I'm bound to.
Yep. Really hope the next Dragon Quest Builders is full co-op. Because it'd actually be fun to do this, but with, like, us on separate consoles.
You'd have to get another Switch, though.
No. Chances are the next Dragon Quest Builders will be out on, like,
Oh, but will they allow cross-console co-op?
Chances are it'll be out on, like, PS4, maybe?
Oh, we need another peach.
Need more peaches. Need a lot more peaches. And I have not been storing those. Was it just the peach stuff? Oh, and the clothesline.
Don't you have peaches in storage here?
No. I don't generally keep a supply of peaches.
Which is unfortunate, considering we have Peach Island.
Yeah. It just didn't seem particularly necessary.
There's more peaches. I'm pretty sure there are some peaches left on the island.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so chances are it'll be out on, like, the next Dragon Quest Builders would be out on Switches, and like the PS4 and PS5. Maybe PS5 only, but I get the feeling that next one might be on both consoles. Certainly be lovely if it was.
Won't we need at least 3 more?
Yeah. Here, let's cross to the right. Maybe it's over there. I can also buy peaches if I need to. It's wasteful, but I can. And considering money actually literally grows on trees around here, it's not that big of a setback.
Yeah, our orchard hasn't grown in yet.